Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Tampa. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kid, I was on the field, a young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And it heads up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready. 45. White. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Set.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
On the set.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. 52, blue. 6, mega. Ready?
Here's a throw. This one will be intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment in your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 43. Set.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Blaster, 6. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete to Mims. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Hut.
Back to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
10 black, rail, yellow, green jack.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Okay, right.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
50 green. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and goal. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Blue 32, sit, mega. Set, go. Black shot. Ready.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Down. Set, go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Hut.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Has it down close. That is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 6 Black Ultra. Set.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And 3 now.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Smash, red. Set, hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got TK, complete. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Okay, right.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
Mitchell up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
double.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Shot. Let's go now. Yellow, red, cycle. Set.
I'll throw it. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, and it paid dividends.
Black, 95. Blaster.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. Set.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 52 blue. 6. Mega.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Marvin Mims on the return. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go. Block 40. Set, huh?
Airing it out to start this drive. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it'll be second down.
Slide through. Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Smash, red. Set. 33, yellow. Set.
Pass play coming here. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42.
Shot. Down. Yellow, 43. Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set.
Back to throw it. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Falcons, nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. And it reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Running right with Mitchell. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Falcons go in nickel, third down.
Edo blue. Here we go. Set. Black ultra. 6 mega. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Dropping back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. It'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. What a play on 4th down. Give him the 1st after a gain of 27.
27 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, blaster, 6. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man left. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
Ready, ready. 40, steel, black. 6, mega. Red, cycle. Ready?
Now run. This is Mitchell. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Set, ready. 50, green. Slide blue. Set.
Again, this is Mitchell. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Falcon first down.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that. But they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun on 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
4th and forever coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready, set, go!
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Pause, red. Ready, ready. 52, white, white. Smash, red. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Here we go. 10 black. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
To the left, he's got a Roy up. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Right up the gut. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
It connects down the sideline. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
The 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Helping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Let's go. Purple 80, Warrior 70. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Headed out right. Cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he goes down. The pressure hits home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Wait, here we go. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Ready. Steal. Let's go now. 52 blue. Set.
Pass play now. That one is caught. Horton has it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. First down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Green. Set. Ready. Yellow. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Running in the red zone. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Smash. Red. Ready.
In the red zone on 1st. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so rugged, so raw. It's so rugged, it's so raw. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas.